I have got a little bank holiday treat for you. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name's Sean, aka Uncle Frogface. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're not new, then welcome back. Yes, it is bank holiday today in the UK, which means I'm not working. It's great. Well, I mean, I'm still working. I'm not on the day job. That's the important thing. It's a day of art for me. And what better way to celebrate a day of art than with, of course, ScrawlrBox. Yes, it's that time of the month. This is the August 2024 ScrawlrBox. So, I think we should open this up, have a look at what is inside. And of course, if you don't know, the ScrawlrBox unboxing video is also the giveaway video for the month. So I will be announcing last month's winner. Well, I won't. Finn will. Finn is my social media manager. If you haven't seen him before, you'll be seeing him very shortly. So Finn will be announcing last month's winner, as well as giving you the word to comment down below to enter this month's giveaway. The prize for every giveaway is always a print from my Etsy store, plus occasionally a few extra bits and pieces as well. But I think it's time we change the camera angle, do our top down, and get into this month's ScrawlrBox. Ah, there we go. Much better. We're not having to look at my face now. We just get to look at this lovely ScrawlrBox. So for those of you who don't know, and I'm sure most of you do at this point, ScrawlrBox is a monthly art subscription box. The contents of the box always outweigh the cost of the box itself. It's put together by artists and designers. Supplies all go together incredibly well. I've actually been reviewing ScrawlrBox for a couple of years now, and you know what, I've looked at other art subscription boxes, I've had some samples of other art subscription boxes, and I also watch reviews of other art subscription boxes. Most of them have either stayed the same or got slightly worse over the time. I do think ScrawlrBox, and this is not me being biased at all, this is just kind of loyalty because this is the one that I've worked with for so long. Well, I do pay for this out of my own money. Just to be clear, I'm not affiliated or sponsored in any way by ScrawlrBox. Although they are lovely people to chat to. If you've ever got queries, do send them a message on Instagram and they'll get back to you. But yeah, the quality of ScrawlrBox has over the years generally got better. And I'm very happy with ScrawlrBox. So, should we open up this box and have a look at what's inside? I think we should. So we've got a little pour tab down here. Ready? Yes, first time all the way across. Lovely jubbly. And if we open it up, oh wow. Okay, usually everything is wrapped up. The main thing in this is not wrapped up this time. Let's open this up. It looks like we have got quite a lot in here today because we've got these markers as well as this pouch here, which is our usual pouch. We've got our Scrawlrzine, which I'll go into afterwards. Also got a piece of artwork. This is from Nicola Yao. Nicola, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Here are Nicola's socials down here. Go and check them out. Support fellow artists. It's always good to do that. Nicola also has a YouTube channel, so go and subscribe to them. Of course, subscribe to me first. Then go and subscribe to them. I'll probably tag them in this as well so that they can have a look. But I love this artwork. I've never really been able to do anime style art, and this is a very good example. So Nicola, I might actually hit you up so you can give me some lessons. Let's learn from each other, support each other. And then we've got some, oh okay, so this is Clairefontaine mixed media paper, and I love mixed media paper. There's a lot that you can do with mixed media. I've just started using it for acrylic painting actually, and it's working particularly well. So I feel like the front cover of this is stuck. But yeah, we've got, how many sheets is in here? 10 sheets altogether of this mixed media paper. Let's have a look at our actual supplies. So I'll move this out of the way. So obviously we have these art markers, and these are dual-ended. It looks like a bullet nib and a brush nib. They are, oh, it says alcohol dye ink. So these are alcohol markers. Interesting, because they look more like water markers, but they are alcohol based, dye colour, semi-transparent, means that we can layer up self-blending, fast drying. So lots of good information on there. Pack of 8. Looks like a good colour choice in there as well. Actually looks like it would go well with that anime style. Let's have a look at what's in here. We should have our sticker and suite. Yes, we do. We have our sticker here, which is of course taken from the artwork by Nicola. Let's just pop that there. We also have our suite, which is a refresher, which is vegan. I love refreshers. So sorry, Andrew. That's my husband, by the way. I always say if it's a sweet I don't like, Andrew will have it. I think in a couple of years he's probably had like 2, maybe 3 sweets, and I've had the rest. Let's have a look what else we've got in here. Okay, we've got a Pigment Micron 02, so that's a nice fine one. I do like Pigment Microns. They're very good archival ink. They are waterproof. I've not used them for quite a while, just because I found other pens that I prefer, but it will be interesting to go back to these. We have a jelly roll. Again, I have found other ones that I like. Actually, I think the one that I'm using at the moment is the Frisk version of a jelly roll, which is very, very good. But again, this is Sakura, which this is Sakura as well, isn't it? Yeah, Sakura. And these jelly rolls are again very good pens, and I feel like we're being kind of directed towards a certain style of art with this box, which is good. And then we've got these 2 pencils. So all it says on here is Derwent Artist Series. And we've got French Grey and Venetian Red. Now, I've not really mixed markers and colouring pencils. I've mixed watercolours and colouring pencils. And actually that works very well, and it's maybe a video tutorial I will do in the future, because I've been having a lot of fun with that. But yeah, colouring pencils and markers, not something I have looked at. Let's have a quick look in the Scrawler zine for this month. So yeah, we've got, so it's made for manga, custom colour palette, picked by us for you to get creative with. So this is, it says on the box, exclusive to ScrawlrBox. So they have specifically chosen this palette. So Colorista, it's Spectrum Noir. Okay, this is looking good. I'm excited by this now. This is just outlining all the things that we have got here. Next, we've got a sit down with the artist, Nicola. Some of this is amazing. Just look at those. Really, really nice. We've got our Scrawler tips, so blending, how-tos, use of the jelly roll, and the colouring pencils. Actually, let's just go back and look at what it says about the colouring pencils. Yeah, just Derwent colouring pencils, so they're just standard colouring pencils. Layer over coloured pencils for add depth, using alcohol marker as a base. So yeah, alcohol marker as the base, and then colouring pencil over the top. Interesting. So we've got a deep dive into the Colorista markers, which I will definitely look at and read a little bit more, so I can have a little bit more info on those. Then we've got a little bit of info on Nicola as well, and her tips and tricks. So Scrawler Gallery, squiggle me this. Oh yes. Oh, smallest choice. You actually did a much better version of what I did. So I did a frog for this as well. But I really like this. That's a really nice representation. I love this owl by Helen Jones. That's really, really lovely. Kelly One Art down here. Dindors McClement's name I recognise well. Annie Hellberg, of course. Well done, Annie. Let's have a look at our top 3. Wow. This, I mean, there's such different styles. This is a very nice portrait. This is also lovely. I love the use of the white in this. This poodle down here, though, is just, chef kiss. Love it. So, Scrawler Inspo. So, this is having a look at some other artworks. And then, of course, we have got Magic and Manga. So, a little bit of a deep dive into manga artwork. And then Manga Maidens is our Scrawler challenge for this month. Manga Maidens. You know what? I am getting some ideas initially, but actually, Nicola, if you're watching this, I might have to have a sit down with you and discuss some ideas. Right now, though, I need to swatch all of these out. But before I do that, I think we should head over to Finnegan. Finnegan, I'm going to let you draw the winner for the giveaway from the last unboxing, so over to you.
Thank you, Sean. Hello, everyone. It is I, Finnegan, and it's time to announce the winner of last month's giveaway. Good luck, everyone. Congratulations! Now, to be in with a chance on this month's giveaway, simply comment the word Scarecrow below. If you saw last month's Scrawler Challenge, you'll know why. But now it's time to go back to Sean. Until next time!
Thank you very much for that, Finnegan. Why, oh why did I hire a puppet to be my social media manager? I mean, I know I call myself a professional idiot, but that was probably the most idiotic choice I've made in a very long time. But yes, do comment the code word down below. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well. Very important. And who knows, you could win the giveaway next month when we announce. So, let's have a dive into the supply. So I really want to check out these Colorista markers. So these are, as I say, they're Spectrum Noir, exclusive to ScrawlrBox. It's always nice when you have an exclusive. Well, you know what? Let me try that again. Let's do it that way. There we go. Let's take that little bit off. This is all. Oh, okay. Right. So sorry, I'm saying oh, okay, because actually these have all got names on them. So this one is called Moonlight. And it got an indication here. So we've got bullet one end and brush the other end is what it looks like. And it just says on it, art markers, Colorista by Spectrum Noir. So let's start with the bullet end. Okay, that's a nice firm tip. Let's see how it works on this mixed media paper. Better than expected, actually. I was expecting it to go down and be much streakier than that. That's a nice tip. Let's see what the brush is like. Oh, I can feel the flex in that already. Oh, baby, that's something special. That feels great. That is a really nice marker. Spectrum Noir, if you want to send me out any more of these, I'll very happily take them off of your hands. So we've got this one here. This is T Rose. And we'll do the same again. We'll do bullet on one side and we'll do brush on the other. I could see mixing these together would make lovely skin tones. We've got Cocoa. Let's do the same again. Bullet. These colours are really, considering what tones they are, they're kind of pastel so far. They're very vibrant, which I really like. The paper as well, surprisingly, I mean, not that surprisingly, it's very thick, but it is holding up really well. I kind of want to layer these really, really thickly and just see how it goes. That's a lovely colour. That's really, really nice. Let's see. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Really, really like that. And this one is Duck Blue. Then we've got this purple one, which is Heather. Shut up, Heather. Yeah, there we go. That's really nice. That's Disney villain purple, that is. Then we've got Juniper, this lovely green. So let's go up here. Oh, brush side first. Thank you very. Oh no, the bullet side first. There we go. Then we'll do the brush. Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. I'm surprised, actually, when you lay down these colours, how well they do blend in with each other. Like, yes, you're getting a little bit of streakage and you're getting some of the brush marks because you're just going to. That's the supply. That's how they work. But actually, it's not as bad as some other markers that I've used where you get very clear, defined lines. I'm going to have to go over some of these and build them up and see how they do with a bit of a build. But this is Cranberry. That's really nice. And then finally we've got Prussian Blue. So we'll do the same. We'll go bullet first. That is really, really nice. I want to blend some of these together as well. Blend some of these tones and see how they do. Let's go back to... I'm going to go back to the cocoa. And I'm going to layer the brush over the bullet. There we go. So yes, that is getting darker there. I'm going to give that a bit of time and then I'm going to go over it again. I also want to try blending different colours together. So I'm going to use the brush for blending because I feel like brushes blend better generally. And we're going to go fairly quickly, wet into wet. We're going to use this one. There we go. Ah, you know what? Even with the bullet nib, that blends really, really nicely. That's really smooth. That is a very, very smooth blend. It looks much smoother in person than it does on the camera. I think that's probably the lighting. But let's see if I can show you a little bit closer. Yeah, those colours together actually blend very well. Okay, so that's the markers, and actually I'm quite happy with those. I think they're doing a really, really nice job. And what I probably should have started with is the Pigma Micron, because I'm going to want to go over this with some markers. This is a really fine, does it say? Yeah, it's a 0.3 millimeter line, so it's a very fine line. Means that we're going to be able to do some really intense hatching, which feels more comic book than manga and anime, but you know, we'll see how it goes. We've also got the jelly roll, so I'm going to go over and do a little bit of scribble first, get this activated. There we go. I'm going to go over on the darker colours. Let's go over this one. Okay, actually really nice. Jelly rolls that I've had in the past, and the reason I'm always a little bit dubious of them is that they haven't always activated very well and they can be a little bit splotchy, but actually this is coming out very well. There's no skipping of the ink at all. It's going over very nice and very smoothly. Okay, so far so good, or as my granddad would say, safari so goody. Right, pencils. We've got French grey. Let's go over the duck blue with the grey. I'm going to go quite dark down here and then kind of lift off and try and blend it in a little bit. Ooh, okay. So that adds texture as well as adding colour and adding hue and tone variation. That is very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Let's try the same with the Venetian red. In fact, let's just put the grey down here as it is. So that's the grey as it comes, and this is the Venetian red, which is very much a brown tone. What would this look like over this colour, which is the, where's your name? Tea Rose. Because I feel like we've got a dark skin tone with a peachy skin tone, and when we blend these in together we definitely do get a kind of fleshiness, which is nice. Now I know with some coloured pencils you can actually blend them with alcohol, so I'm wondering if I go back over the top of this with an alcohol marker, maybe using the brush, whether we can blend the pencil, and it looks like it is actually blending. Of course it's darkening the colour underneath as well, but that does blend. That's interesting. See, this is why I like ScrawlrBoxes like this. You get supplies that you wouldn't ordinarily go out and buy yourselves. You get to experiment with them, play with them, see how they react, and it's a lot of fun. I'm going to go over the Sakura Micron down here with the brush of the yellow, the lightest colour that we've got, to see if it smudges. And I don't think... Oh no, it is smudging slightly. So we do need to give this more time to dry. I picked up a little bit of ink on the brush, but then it just comes off straight away. Okay, that's good to know. And of course, with the Micron, we've got white jelly roll on the ink over here, on the alcohol marker, and then can I draw over Yeah. So that goes over that. And then if I do the same, and I get the jelly roll and put it over the black, yeah, they cancel each other out pretty well. Okay, this is a lot of food for thought. And speaking of thoughts, I'd love to know what you guys think of this box and of the prompt for this month as well. What was it? Manga Maidens, wasn't it? Yeah, Manga Maidens. Any ideas on what you might do for this prompt, or any ideas on what you think I should do for this prompt? Leave a comment down below, again, along with that code word if you want to enter this month's giveaway. But I'm going to leave it here for now. As always, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and until next time, goodbye.